Hello and welcome to Mr. Game Review Show. Don't forget to subscribe the channel, hit the like button and put a comment below the video. Thank you so much. Tom and Jerry, The Magic Ring for the Game Boy Advance, released in 2002, is an action-adventure game based on the animated classic Tom and Jerry. Here's an overview of its key features and performance. Gameplay. The game is a side-scrolling platformer where players control Jerry as he navigates through various levels to return a magical ring that's stuck on his head. The gameplay is simple but can feel repetitive over time. The levels are filled with enemies and traps, and each stage often involves collecting items, solving light puzzles, and avoiding Tom's attempts to capture Jerry. Graphics. For a GBA game, the graphics are colorful and faithful to the classic Tom and Jerry cartoon. The character sprites are well done and the animations are decent, though not particularly fluid. Backgrounds are varied enough to keep things visually interesting but are still fairly basic. Sound. The music is upbeat but repetitive, with tracks that fit the cartoonish style of the game but don't stand out. Sound effects are minimal, with simple hit and jump sounds, and there's no voice acting as expected for a GBA title. Difficulty. The game leans on the easier side, making it accessible to younger players or fans of the cartoon. However, the lack of challenge might not hold the attention of more experienced players for long. The controls are responsive but can feel a bit stiff at times, particularly when making precise jumps. Replayability. There isn't much incentive to replay the game once completed, as it offers little in the way of extras or unlockables. The short length and lack of depth can make it feel like a one-time playthrough for most players. Tom and Jerry, The Magic Ring is a decent licensed game aimed at younger audiences or fans of the series. It doesn't offer much innovation or depth but provides a simple, enjoyable experience for a few hours. For die-hard fans of the cartoon, it's a fun, albeit short, way to interact with the beloved characters. Tom and Jerry, The Magic Ring for the Game Boy Advance has 10 stages. These stages are spread across various environments such as a house, yard, and city streets where Jerry must dodge enemies, avoid obstacles, and collect items while trying to evade Tom. Each stage typically has a boss or challenging segment at the end, often involving a direct confrontation with Tom. Tom and Jerry, The Magic Ring for the Game Boy Advance was not particularly popular or well-known. While it catered to fans of the Tom and Jerry franchise, it did not achieve widespread success or critical acclaim. The game was considered decent for younger players or casual fans, but did not stand out in the highly competitive GBA market, which had many stronger titles in the action-adventure and platforming genres. Its lack of depth, short gameplay, and relatively simple mechanics made it more of a niche game. Licensed games, especially those tied to cartoons, often struggled to reach a larger audience unless they offered something unique or exceptional, and The Magic Ring was viewed as a competent but unremarkable entry. Whether Tom and Jerry, The Magic Ring is worth playing depends on your expectations and preferences. Here are some factors to consider, reasons it might be worth playing. If you're a fan of the Tom and Jerry cartoon or have fond memories of the show, the game's familiar characters and light-hearted tone can be fun to experience. It's a simple, straightforward platformer that doesn't require much time or effort to complete. If you want something light for a quick gaming session, this could fit. It's easy to pick up with forgiving difficulty, making it a good option for younger players or those new to gaming. If you're a die-hard Tom and Jerry fan or looking for a casual, quick game, it could be worth trying. But if you want a more robust gaming experience, there are better platformers available on the Game Boy Advance.